Kia ora and welcome to Crafter Artosaurus. My name's Paula. Today is Wednesday and it's also the 1st of July. So happy July everyone. And you know what that means. I'm on my bird. Yep, I'm doing my calendar prompt from Soooo Kirsty. Today's calendar prompt is applique. And because I'm doing a bird instead of a nice little square, if you go on to Soooo Kirsty's channel, which I've got just down here, there we go, Soooo Kirsty. I'm sure she will be doing her calendar for July shortly. She just released a video today and it was really, really cool. She's making a book and she's using paper and fabrics. It was absolutely fascinating. I'm fascinated by that sort of thing. So yep, I was having fun this morning watching that. Right, well, and you're wondering what bird am I going to do this month? I'm not using pink. Why have I got that there? I'm doing a penguin. Yep, it's cold. I'm making a penguin. I am. It's absolutely freezing cold out there. So I've got a little bit of lovely blue lace. I'm doing a blue penguin because that's what we have here on the coast. We have a penguin called a yellow-eyed penguin, and they're blue and they've got yellow eyes and they've got a white tummy and they're cute. They come out at night time, so when the sun is setting you see them walking to the sea, and then as the sun is rising they'll come out of the sea and they'll go into the native bush around here and they sleep through the day. So yeah, kind of fun fact there for you in case you wanted to know. And those of you who didn't, you're yawning. I'm sorry I'm keeping you awake. So I thought what I would do, I don't know if this is going to work, I'm just going to throw a little bit of lace on. I'm classing this as my applique query. I'm sure I will add other things as I go along. You've seen me as I've made all my other birds. Yep, I just add little bits and pieces. I've already got a lovely piece of blue felt. I've cut out the body and now I'm just going to use some thread and stitch it all around. I think it would be really, really cool. So yeah, in my mind it's making sense. I'm not so sure about the rest of me. Not so sure. So I'm just going to cut it to size. I'm going to do this for the body. I think the wings, I'm not going to do this for. I don't know. I'm not going to do this for. And then once I get the wings all going, I'll most probably go, oh no, I'll put lace on that as well. So yep, I'm just cutting around the body shape that I've got. This is a free pattern. It's a, oh, who did it come from? I've forgotten the name of the place where I got it from, but I will place that in the comments down below. Okay, I had a truck that went past, so I turned off my video and then forgot I wasn't recording. So I've actually done one, so let me do the other one with you. First of all, I stitched down. I feel like I'm repeating myself. Oh dear, shocking today, shocking. So first of all, I just stitched all the way around very carefully. Nice small stitches. I'm using a lovely glittery thread that I just love these threads. They're very hard to get hold of here in Greymouth. So when I go on holiday, I go into different stores and they sell this thread. And I've been buying it up in bulk when I'm on holiday, which is a bit naughty of me, but I do love using it, and they're not stocking it anymore here. So apparently people don't like it, but I don't know, the inner magpie on me just loves this thread. I just love it to pieces. So yeah, I'm quite happy using it. And as you can see, it's just a running stitch. It's just to hold the lace down, really. And once I got stitching with it, I thought, oh, it's so pretty. I went across and did all sorts of weird things on this other one, which you might not be able to see. If I turn it over, can you see how I've gone across and then I've gone down and around? And I just thought if I put it that way, maybe you can, there's no sun today at the moment. I've got all me curtains open and everything, so no sun at all. But I just thought it's really pretty. It's so looking like a pigeon. It's not funny. So, or what I class as a pigeon. So that's okay. I know it's not going to be, because as soon as I put that beak on, it's going to change if I can ever stop going around in a circle with this thread. I guess, I don't know, people say this thread is tricky to work with. I actually find it easier than gold thread, so I don't find it very tricky at all. Look, I've got some white thread right in front of me, well, Blanche, Urcro, and it's a DMC, there we go, and yeah, I see the glitter in it. I'll be using this on the tummy when I get there. Yep, I love it. Absolutely love it. I think I'm going to go away and find a little bit of clear lace like this, because I'm actually liking the lacy look. I know yellow-eyed penguins. I'm going to find a picture and I'm going to put it in here so you know what I'm talking about. Very cute birds, aren't they? Very cute little penguins. And they're all through the coast here. They actually, I don't know. You see, Doc says they're only in a certain area further up the coast. But you can see them in Cobden, which is just down the road from me. And you can also see them in Blaketown. So, yeah. And they have just started putting that there. We have got signs up on our cycle and walking trail that dogs must be on leads, as there is wildlife, and they nest in the bush beside the cycle track there. But you can smell them, but you can't see them. And also, if they're nesting, you don't go and bother them. You know, these are wild animals. The last thing they need is you popping into their home. And so I don't think there are any coasters that actually do bother them. I've never seen any dead on the beach or anything like that. We all quite respect them. They are smelly, I will say that. And if they nest under your house, what a nesting season that is for you. But thankfully we're far enough away from the nesting sites that we don't get any of that. I've got a friend who lives on a hill out on the road to Westport, and she's had them nesting under her house. And yeah, Doc came and checked on them. So Doc is the local kind of government run conservation thing here in New Zealand. I don't know how to say that, you know. Yeah, they check on the wildlife. Oh, the sun has just come out. Look at that, it's just coming out. Lovely. Maybe I'm really early today, I don't know. I could be. I might have to go and close my curtains if it gets much more sunnier. I'm actually running out of thread, so I'm going to, now I've gone all the way around. I can see I've gone all the way around. You might not be able to see I've gone all the way around. I'm going to take all the pins out, preferably without destroying everything. Oh, I don't know. And tie off in the back with a knot. I've gone quiet because it can be a bit tricky when it's so short, and I've gone a bit short there. There we go. Tying off. It's a jolly great big knot there at the back. And I think I've got a knot in my thread. Nope, I've just split it. Oh, bright Paula. I'm just going to also knot it with my fingers because, yeah, I'm getting desperate. Just another knot there. It's okay, it's just a teddy. It's not going to be too terribly important. If thought I had some thread beside me, all nicely cut. I have. I can. Nope, I haven't. This isn't on a spool or anything. It was just in front of me, and I think it's been. I think it's actually knotted at some area, so I can't put it on a spool fairly easily, and place in my container of threads. But that's okay. Just pulling two very carefully off, leaving that right in front of me because I'm going to use that on the wings as well. and thread up the needle, just checking the, and I'm just going to go across like I did on the other one that's already completed, and then up and down. I looked at my thread box, and that's the yellow, and I think it's too yellow. I'm going to use this one, a cream. Yep, and it's still the sparkly thread because I'm into sparkles today. I'm in a sparkly mood. Oh dear, I don't know how many threads I have there. I think I've got 2, but I could have 3. At this stage, I'm like, I don't care. I'm just getting it all nicely done. Hopefully threading it through. I think there's only 2. Yeah. Could be 3. Oh, there it is, it's 3. So I've got 3 strands of this, which puts me on the same level as a Purl thread now. That's okay. That's the outside of the beak. Hang on, I just need to check I've got my... And my bird's the same way. How have I managed that? Oh, look, I put my felt on the wrong way. Oh, dull. Okay, let's get the beak on the other side. Now I've got 2 different sides, as in 2 the same side. So this one's not going to go to waste. I've decided I'm going to make my friend, who has little yellow-eyed penguins, and she's also part of the Penguin Trust now through this on her section. I'm going to carry on making this one up, and I'm going to give it to her as a gift. So that's not so bad. Sometimes there's a happiness when you make a mistake. The moment I can't think of it, but I know it's there. I know it's there. So oh, I am so kicking myself. I'm like, not just a little bit, a lot. So kicking myself. Now I've got the beak on. It's definitely looking like a penguin, I feel. Like, so much like a penguin, it's not funny. I've managed to undo and not this at all. Oh dear. I am laughing at myself though. Oh, I was so annoyed with myself. I thought, oh, for goodness sake, Paula, all that time you spent getting everything just right, so you would be so quick and organized today. So yeah, because I've seen but Kirsty, lovely Kirsty, make a little book. Hers is a paper slash fabric journal book, and for a while now I've been wanting to do a book, kind of, yeah, a book with a book, but a fabric one. So I'm really wanting to get out today and go around all of the secondhand stores. I know what sort of book I'm looking for, so I'm going to go through all of their books and find the right style of book that I am looking for, most importantly, and slowly just, this could also be used for a crow. No, I'm doing a penguin. And I'm going to pull it all apart and everything, and that will be a future video. So yeah, I thought I really do want to do this book, and I'd like it to be inside it. I want it to be all about the west coast of New Zealand. You know, I've lived here for a while. We've got a lot of different things happening on the coast. Well, obviously one of them is Monteiths, which is our biggest thing that I think everyone in New Zealand knows us for, which is beer and cider. Oh, Monteith cider. This girl loves nothing on a nice cold day than having a Monteith cider. Oh, so refreshing. Yep, that's right. So I'm quite happy with that. I feel like that's going to be held down. And you're most probably wondering, why is she tying off? Right, well, I'm tying off for one very simple reason. I'm going to stitch the head and the beaks together. But obviously I'm going to do the beak in this cream coloured, and the head that I'm going to do, I'm going to, I've got these scissors right beside me, I'm going to use them. I'm going to do in, yep, that goes together. So I just need to do a little bit of the head, join them together and stitch them. Oh, one of the heads better than the other because of course I didn't have it how I had it. So I'm going to stitch down here and I'm just starting to assemble. Yep, we're up to assembling already. That's how quick this lovely penguin's going to be. Oh dear. I am chuckling, but I'm also very annoyed with myself. Hang on, I think this bit here goes, no, that goes at the bottom, comes all the way around. Where does it go to? Oh, yep, nope, I can go down. So just a little bit down here. I'm going to do teeny weeny tiny stitches, keeping it quite close to the edge and working back on myself. I should most probably be using a better thread than the thread I'm using, but this is the thread I've got on my needle, and also I feel if I overstuff it and it kind of hangs, and you can see the stitching. This is the stitching I want people to see, the blue stitching. So that's also why I'm doing it like this. I'm just going to do down here, down the neck a little bit, stitchy witchy, away I go. And I think to about there. And I'm going to go all around the head as well. Again, all the way around the head, leaving a gap here, and I can carry on down. So yeah. No, I'm going, oh, is that such a good idea, Paula? I think I just need to get the head sorted first. And then I might, yeah. And then I can work out the beak and get that kind of all done, yep. I'm not quite sure now. So I know I need to leave a gap for stuffing somewhere here on the back. Excuse me, that's my stomach going. So let's have a look here. To turn it inside out and do all that sort of thing with. And I'm right on the very edge. I'm so close to the edge, it's not funny. Yep. But that's the sort of teddy I'm kind of, you know, sort of thing I'm looking for this time round. So teeny tiny stitches. I don't know if I kept teeny tiny stitches on the other side. Of course, my needle came out. I feel like I've got glue on my fingers and I haven't washed them. And I'm fairly certain it's nearly cup of tea time because my throat's dry as anything. Oh dear, you gotta love me, don't you? Desperate for a cup of tea. I'm always desperate for a cup of tea. My husband just kind of shakes his head in wonder sometimes, I feel. So I'm going very slowly. So I want to get a kind of a book thing all organized in my head, and so that's what I intend to do today. I intend to go around and find the right sort of book that I can pull apart. The pages will not be wasted. Lovely Kathy uses pages from old books, which is what I'm looking for, and she uses those pages for when she does hexagon making. So I'm going to get a little hexagon cutter and cut up the paper to hexagons sizes. So yep, so they'll be all ready to go so I can have some fun, and that's what I'll do with those, the paper, so it's not going to be wasted. I think that's far enough down. I think now I need to do the beak. Then I can turn it inside out and have a look at it just to check how it looks. I also need to put on the eyes. I'm going over it a few times in one place. I don't know why I started doing this. I think it holds the toy together better. So I just thought I'd come on. I've just finished stitching on a piece of lace to the gusset, I think it's called, I'm not sure. And now I'm tacking down some tacking. Oh, it sounds rather exotic, doesn't it? So I found this piece of tacking as I was looking for lace, and I thought, oh, that looked really nice on the lovely penguin. So I'm just going to, this will be my applique that I am tacking down. So yeah, just doing stitches here, there and everywhere on it, and holding it in place so that it hopefully will, it's the little bird is stuffed, it will hold in place and look pretty. And if it doesn't, I can always add a little bit more stitching so that it will look fantastic. Fantastic is what I'm thinking. And then I just need to put this very carefully onto the bird that we've got so far. I've turned the bird inside out. There's the little head there, the beak's in there, so I haven't turned the beak inside out. It took me a while to turn everything, so pretty soon we'll come back, and after I've finished tacking this down, I will place that all the way around the little tail and everything, and I'm going to sew up all of the tail and just have this bit at the back here so that it's open, and that's what I'll pull everything through, and then we can stuff it. And I still haven't put the name on there, so yep, because this is good old-fashioned July. So I'll be back soon, and this will all be done, and we'll be just stuffing our little bird. And here is the little penguin all stitched up. Ready to go, ready to turn out the other way. I've got a chopstick in front of me, but of course I haven't used it because there are times where I'm lazy. I'll just start to turn it around the other way. I don't know if this was the right thing to do or not. Oh, it feels very stiff. I think it's the lace that's causing it to feel very stiff. So yeah, there we go. Just pushing it out with my finger. And there's the bottom all nicely done, and I should be able to just pull this because I haven't got the see, I've left the beak right side out, so it should make it a little bit easier to pull the head out. And there is a rather cute little penguin. Actually, that was just the right thing to do. I just think it looks so pretty. I think I need to put some eyes in this guy before I go much further. I'm not sure. I guess it should be a little, because it's a yellow-eyed penguin, it needs to be yellow. And I've only got black. I'm going, oh, a little black. Oh, actually, I might put beads on after I've stuffed it. Yeah, and I want to stuff the head and the beak. So let me grab some stuffing. Most probably got too much stuffing here, but I'd rather overstuff than understuff. I don't know. So I'll just gently move this up to the head first. Maybe I should have stuffed the beak earlier on. I'm thinking, oh, I should have stuffed the beak earlier on, Paula. So I'm just going to throw in quite a bit of lovely filler up here. Oh, I love that bit. Right, just going to move it down the beak, I'm hoping. Sorry, I go very quiet when I'm stuffing. I can feel it in there. It's nice and taut. Ooh. Just getting it all the way to the end. then from here on in, it's just a case of putting the fill in and stuffing her up, baby. Oh, it's going to be a nice fat little penguin, so that's cool. Just checking I've got enough stuffing in the head as well. I like them quite firm. So, yeah, it's something I've noticed just recently. I like everything to be rather firm and I just do. So, yeah, it's still a little bit squishy, but I think this could be one of the smaller little calendar birds that I've done, which is rather neat. Still pushing it down quite hard with my fingers, and I'm just going to check. Yep, I think that could go in a little further. I might have just enough here to stuff with. So that's nice and firm now. I can feel that, and so it's just a case of putting a little bit more stuffing here in the middle. I can get just a little bit more in. Of course, because it's winter, they've got their winter coat on is what I'm thinking. Looks so darn cute. I really love that little bit of tacking just here. Okay, and I've just got this little bit here. I'm sure I can stuff it in there. Stuff it in there. Now I'm just going to close her up. Oh, it's okay. I think this is the cutest little thing ever. Oh dear, oh dear. So I definitely overstuffed. You can see you can see my stitching there, but that doesn't bother me. It's a little tail coming up. It looks so cute. Okay. Just coming over here. Hiding in the end, and then I'm just going to come across a little bit, this way a little bit, I'm not pulling it taut yet, I'm still just getting the stitches in. Now I'm going to pull it. And that's all I'm going to do all the way down the back here. Let's just go across one side and back the other. Keeping the stitches quite small, trying not to go through too much. Isn't it cute? Oh, love the lace on it. So cute. Well, this has been a bit fiddlier than anticipated, but I've got the wings all done, one for each side. So they'll go, one will go over here and one will go over there, or will it be the other way around? I'm not sure. One will come over here. No, one will come over here. Yeah, I think it's like that. Oh, don't tell me I've sewn them the wrong way around again. Oh no, it can go like that. Oh, that looks better. Okay, one will come over here and one will come over there. It's taken me a while. My brain has turned to mush. Absolute mush. It's the feet that did me in. And they're so little, and you'd think, feet, Paula, why would the feet do you in? I don't know, they just seem to be like really, really fiddly. I think I've got the wrong things to stuff toys with. Yep, I'm thinking of going online and looking for things that you stuff toys with. Oh dear, oh dear. But it's been a lovely stitch, as you can see. I'm getting there. It's taking me a while now. I've slowed right down. So I actually thought I would finish this in the morning. I thought, oh my goodness, this is going to be finished before my husband came home. And he actually came home when I was, what was I doing? Oh, because I'd done the body wrong, hadn't I? I'd done the, and you'll never guess it, ever. The wings I did exactly the same thing with. Oh, so... But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's not the end of the world, is it? Well, it feels like it at the moment. Let's see, where does, there we go. And so all I need to do now, this is a really easy bit, so I don't know why I'm feeling a bit nervous, is I'm just stitching across the feet here and where all the stuffing is to hold it in place. And this bit here I want nice and flat so that the feet stick out and the rest of it looks really pretty and flat. And that's what I'll stitch to the body. So yeah, I just need to work out where the feet go and I need to put some eyes on. But let me just fill up a wing with you. And I think I might, I don't know how much videoing I've done today, but I feel like I've got enough to put a video together. And I'm sure I natted away there for a while. Oh dear. It's actually been it's a lovely little project. And I do love that Kirsty has made these little things for us. So I'm feeling quite like I'm really enjoying myself. It's just taken me a while. Once I started on the feet, I think I just lost all the plot. Yep, lost the plot. So I'll put that out the side so it's easy to stitch like I have done with the other foot. So I've got 2 feet, so cute. Okay, let's get a wing done. And once I start stuffing it, I know it'll look a lot better. So I've got the blue lace on this side and the white lace on the other side. And again, I've used the fancy threads because I think they look so pretty. I'm going to use my chopstick to get the stuffing in. I most probably need to pull out some more stuffing. So, but let me just get this stuffing at the top here. Yeah, that feels about right. I just need a little bit more at the bottom. I'm trying not to pull out too much stuffing from my bag because we only need little bits, and if I pull out a lot I'll want to use it. See, this is most probably too much for this bit here, but I'll see if I can just, yeah, I think I had to do the other end just to get the stuffing in here. There we go. I've gone quiet because I'm stuffing. It takes a lot out of me. Yeah, I've got to think, and then my mind goes blank halfway through all the time. So I think once that's closed up, yeah, that'll be fine. I've got some white thread. No, I've got blue thread. I thought I had some white thread on a needle, but I've got some white thread just here. Do I want blue? No, I want the white. So my room's an absolute tip. I've got lace everywhere, believe it or not. I'd take a picture, but it'd scare you. It would be like a horror movie. Oh my goodness. So I'm just going to put that in over here. And I'm going to do the exact same stitch as I used last time. Just going across under, just checking I'm grabbing everything there, and not really tightening it up as such, but it'll tighten up in just a little bit. Oops, that went around. I guess by using the white thread it's harder to see, but you can see it all coming together. So I'm just going to keep on going across and doing that. It's really noisy next door now. The dog's outside barking too. So they're replacing all the little roofs on the house next door. So I don't know if they will do, that means they're going to do the big roof. But if they do, because it's a tiled roof, but they're going to iron, that means when they pull the roof off, they have to do all the joists in the roof as well. So that could be a 2-month project next door. So maybe they're just getting everything. I don't think they can do that in the winter. I'm saying that, but I don't know. They're a builder and they're free. So the person might just, the new neighbours might just go with it. Oh, I need to stop going around. And I still need to put July. There we go. So Cleo's outside barking at them every so often. And for some unknown reason, we've got loads and loads of sirens going off. I don't know what that's all about. So they could be doing fire drills at the different schools around us, and also doing the primary schools, all of this, not the high school and the primary school, but they could also be doing all the kindies or something, I'm not sure. And they might have also already done the old folks home. So yeah, in between all of this today, I've had sirens going off and things happening. It's been a bit of a busy day. It's rather nice sitting here doing a bit of stitching, making a teddy up. See how quick that was? It doesn't really take long once you get going. It seems to be me getting into. So there's the little wing, which will go on here. I think I'm going to sew it in position. I'm actually down here, so I'm going to put a little bit of a knot in. I don't know whether I should put it on with a button, then they would move, or just stitch it. So I'm umming and ahhing in that in my head, but I've got a funny feeling I'm just going to stitch it in place. So I'm thinking around about there. Should it go up a little higher? Yeah, I think there. That's kind of nice. So I'm going to stitch it through. What should be, I'm going to say it should be quite easy, but it's not going to be. I can already feel it. So I've gone quiet because I'm concentrating quite severely on this, just trying to get the shoulder of the bird in. I don't know if that's what they're called. I'm sure they must be called the shoulder. It's quite sweet. It's a sweet little penguin. Gosh, I didn't know it would look this cute. Quite happy with it, to tell you the truth. And of course, I still haven't picked out eyes. I think I'm going to do button eyes, and I want little yellow ones. So I just need to, I could do, no, I'm not doing star ones. Yeah, look, that back there needs to be all sewn on. I can see it now. There we go. This bit here being stitched on. It's moving it back a bit. And the last one would be approximately there. So there we go, and that's the last bit there that I'd like to join up. And I'm just going to go through this place a couple of times. I'm going to do exactly the same thing with the other arm. I'm going to do that offline, but we will sort out the eyes. I just want to do 2 in this bit here. There we go. So it's held nicely in place. That feels very firm, and that looks really nice. I feel it's in the right place. For those who know penguin anatomy and are going, oh no, it's too high, please leave a comment. Oh dear. Oh look, I've gone around the little tail. I love the little tail on this penguin. In fact, I love the whole little penguin. It's so darn cute. I'm just going to bring it through to the other side and pull on it. Okay. So I've got two ways I can do this. I can either do little white buttons with yellow thread or little yellow buttons. So I'm just going to put everything up here. Oh, and the little feet. I guess if that's there, the little feet will go approximately there on the body. So yeah, there's one little foot and there's the other little foot, like so. The feet are going to look very big, but penguin feet are big, I just wish to say. They are very, very big. So yeah, I'm thinking the feet will go like that. So they'll kind of, you know, pingu feet, I guess is what I'm thinking. I quite like that. Oh, I'm tempted to stitch one on. So I'm going to stitch this one on. So because, oh, ow. I've left one part of it unstuffed. It's easier to stitch on, at least I hope it is, and I can just go around. I'm holding it in place so it doesn't move too much on me. So it's just an overstitch, a very quick little overstitch. Oh, that was close to the old thumb. Felt that. Held my breath there for a second. I'm tempted to go along like that and then go through here like so. Yep, that's a better way of doing it. So you slowly work things out as you do this sort of thing. You'll find a method that suits you. But yeah, it's rather a cute little foot actually. I'm really happy. I think I've already said that a few times. You're most probably tired of me saying that. And that's right at the side of that bit here. Oh, ow. Yeah, I don't need to sew this front bit down at all. So the back bit was enough to stitch it down with. Yep. Oh, I think I like another one there. Being a bit picky now. Oh, so darn cute. That's my dog. He's not happy with the builders next door. Cleo is going to town and telling them off quite a bit. So yeah, they are making a lot of noise, and it has been, I guess, a bit disturbing for her throughout the day. So there we go. She's gone outside now to tell them off. And that I pulled on it and it popped right back in, but you get to see how the little foot is. Isn't that the cutest little foot? And the other foot will be over there. Just over this side. I think I'm going to stitch that down before I leave you, and then we'll do the eyes. So just let me do that. Right, little Blue has both wings on, both feet on, the beak's in place, and now all he needs is eyes. So yellow-eyed penguins obviously have yellow in their eyes. So I've cut off two little bits of the yellow fabric, and I'm just going to grab two pins, big pins obviously. I've got 3 pins there, that's okay. I just want to check to see if I've got the eyes in the right place. I think the eye would be down a bit further. Yeah, down a little further. Yep, around about there, I'm happy. Now, it's just to give me a place to pop them on. Now, these little containers with these lovely little black things I've got in my teacher's kit, I'm going to use 2 of these. They go forever. I don't know how many years I've had these for now. Quite a few. I can't even remember where I got them from. They're that old, but they work a treat. They really do, for little eyes, little windows on little houses, you name it. My students use them, and they've been well and truly used. I mean, this container was full all the way to the top, so quite a few have been used. But yeah, so I've got thread on each end. I'm thinking I've done the wrong thing now. Well, there's the little, yep, there's the little eye here. I'm just going to pick that up and put it through to the other side and come out. I'm going to hold the little black thing in place, and I'm going to do exactly, I'm just going to put that over the end. You'll see it in just a minute. I'm going to go around the little eye, come back through where I just went through. That holds that one in place. I'm just going to pull it a little bit. Yep, I'm happy with that there. I'm going to go up and over this eye and come back through. I want to go further down this time. So I'm holding it at the top, coming back down, coming through the bottom. I'm hoping I'm coming through the bottom of this eye. I feel like I've moved the eye. Have I? Yes, I have. Oh, no, maybe I haven't. No, I haven't. It just looks a little weird at the moment because I'm being difficult with it. So there we go. I'm just hopefully going to ease this up a bit. So, yep, that's being held in place. I've got a needle on either side now, which is what I should have started off with, but I just couldn't do it. Oh dear, I'm cracking myself up a little bit. I'm coming through to the middle, I'm coming through to the middle of this one. Oh, it's gone around the wing. Oh, and it's knotted itself. It's just not on. Okay, I'm going to hold both ends and just tighten them both up, and as I come through and do a knot, I should be able to tighten both those ends up, which will pull the eyes in a little bit, which is what I'm looking for. I'm just going to do a knot in this eye and come through all the way, and if I pull on it, the thread just pops back in. And this one here, I need to do exactly the same thing. I need to go through, come through somewhere here, pull on it tight, and that will pop back in. And that is our lovely little penguin all done. There's the little eye, all nice and shiny, going out at night time. And here's the other little eye. And I don't know if I can get a good picture. I might have to take him outside and take a picture of him. He does stand up. So look at that. He's standing. Well, we didn't that time. There you go. It's standing. All I need to do now is write July across his tummy. And for that, I am thinking Do I actually see? I'm just wondering, a pen would be good. I'm not so sure about this. I don't know if I want to use a pen. I might just try to freehand it. Oh, and I'm going to use the blue, mainly because I've enjoyed using the sparkly thread today. And I'm just going to write July across its lower tummy, going around the lovely bit of applique that I put on here. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed today and watching me make a little penguin. Now, as I said, this is a free pattern, so I will leave the link down below. And I don't know, I think I'm going to call him Little Blue. I'm just not sure. I think I'm going to call him Little Blue. But I will leave this here and you will see Little Blue tomorrow and he'll be all completed and his writing will be done and everything will be done. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for my catch up of what's been happening on the channel. And one of the things that have been happening, we've made this cute little calendar bird. He's so darn cute. Very, very happy. Okay, everybody, I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye, bye, bye.